Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 24 Stevenage career mode. As we all know that 2023 it's around the corner, and I just want to say a big thank you to all of you guys for supporting this channel for the past year. I don't think my channel would assist or still be posting if it wasn't for you guys. So a big thank you to you all, and of course another news. January 1st, of course, the new year, I will not be posting. I will actually taking a break that day, but I'll be resuming the upload on the 2nd of January. So it's gonna be exciting. I'm sure a lot of you guys might want to take a break as well from everything, but like watching one of my videos might be the last thing you guys might probably want to watch. So I'm just gonna leave it to that. So today it is going to be a big fixture, a big episode as well. We're playing against West Ham twice today, right? And of course, we're in the month of December. We know it's pretty much a very congested Christmas ahead of time. And certainly for us, we just have to keep everybody's fit, trying to get a good result as well. And this is the time where we really have to show ourselves why we should deserve to be in the Premier League, or why we are here. Because, again, it's all about consistency. Without consistency, we're not going to be where we are right now in the Premier League. After 6 straight wins for us, of course, right now we're sitting at top half of the table. Again, it's a very nice thing, to be honest, because we started the season with very poor results in general. 7 winless games in a row to start the season off, and only getting 2 points. But the funny thing is, we actually got those 2 points from two of the biggest teams in the world, Man City and Arsenal, through a draw actually. And I believe both of them we travel away to Etihad and also Emirates Stadium, if I remember correctly. But yeah, somehow we got 2 good results from them. But other than that, those 5 games that we lost, it was tragic. I thought things are going to turn around with the game against Sheffield United, but we somehow lost 1-0, and we lost 3-0, and we lost 1-0 to Wolves as well. And somehow everything just kind of changed right now. It feels like we are scoring, we are clicking, we defended slightly better. I'm not saying we have been amazing defensively, but we did better. And in terms of scoring goals, we're actually doing that amazingly. And right here in the first game of today's episode, again, a heartbreak in the last moment. Jacob Ramsey, whom I signed in my previous Brighton career mode, has scored a last-minute winner with 3-4 minutes to go, and David Moyes' team should be proud of that result. And that turned out to be a winner, even though we got pretty much one last chance before the game ends. But it was a good save by the goalkeeper to keep them in the game and keep us away from winning this game. And finally, after 6 straight wins in the league, we have, got ourselves the first loss in a while, which is fine. It's realistic. If you're asking me, I feel like this is, again, it's kind of a shocking result in the end. We were having a couple of leads, actually, but blown all 3 leads in general. So it was disappointing. But we have to move on and go away to Stamford Bridge for a game against Chelsea. And we had a first chance right there by Karodia. His header went over the bar, and later on Fofana, out of nowhere, pulled out that stunner. It was a poor defending in general. I mean, I have a lot of faith to this game. The tackles is just not seemingly right a lot of times, but we conceded the goal to Fofana. And they got 1 goal. They're taking a 1-0 lead. And right here in the second half, right here, 59 minutes in, here comes Andre Gray. Find that little pocket of space of Arthur Bruce, and he scores a brilliant solo goal from that tight angle as well with his left foot. At one point, Arthur Bruce has a weak foot of 2-star actually, but somehow when I trained him up, right now he has a 5-star weak foot. You can play both sides right now. It doesn't really matter. And right in the last minute, I believe it was a good save by the goalkeeper from very, very tight angle, and a corner kick coming in as well. It hits it over the bar, and fortunately, Andrews headed over the bar. At the end of the day, we got another big result against the former Big Six right there, top 6. 1-1 to win this game, but I'm sure things might be turning around because we were playing against Nottingham Forest. We know they're not very good, if I'm being honest. So with the same starting lineup we have right here, 4-4-2 formation, 8 minutes in, here comes a overlap run by Vanner straight at the goalkeeper. But I don't know. Well, that was a good save, straight at him pretty much so. And then later on, 34 minutes in, here comes Leonard Miller. Pulls one back to Bruce, but try to pulls that one, and then goalkeeper makes a good save, or at least the ball which kind of went out of play actually. 70 minutes in, here comes Nottingham Forest, the only chance right here. Here comes Rabiot out of nowhere. He signed for Nottingham Forest. I'm not quite sure if that is a very realistic move, but you know what? He did the job. A cross in the middle. It was a poor defending at the back. I mean, what can I do? What can I do in that situation? I'm a little bit confused right there. Yes, it was a very good cross from Rabiot, but when you look at the replay, the defenders, I have no clue what Leon King was doing. From my perspective, I was holding down the square button to clear the ball away, but I have no idea how the game registered as nothing, because if I press on the square button, I'm sure he's going to clear the ball, but it was a good cross. At the end of the day, we lost 1-0. Another loss in the bag. Certainly not the start, not the way to try to end 2026 right here. So again, we are traveling away from home this time to West Ham, playing against them once again, twice in 4 games. But this time, it's a different circumstances playing in the Carabao Cup. Again, let's try to win this game. Let's try to go beyond the distance here. I mean, we have been getting a very generous draw for the past three games. I believe Huddersfield Town the first round 2, and then it was Southampton. No, it was Preston North End for round 3, Southampton for round 4, and right now round 5 pretty much. So the last 16 right here. And we scored a very early goal. It was a very good goal to score, and later on conceding to Cunha, who has transferred from Wolves to West Ham. It was a good finish, leaving the scoreline 1-1, heading into the second half right here. Here comes the boys, finding inside pass to Arthur Bruce. When you give him a tiny bit of space in the middle, don't underestimate this man. He might be very short. He might not be as physical as the other players, but you know what? He has a very good technique, good shot, good power as well. And right there, we are taking a 2-1 lead. Later on, here comes Jack High, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. It's a very smart finish. Decided to place that perfectly to the bottom left corner instead of smashing it from that angle. And we have extended the lead right here to 3-1. 55 minutes in, here comes West Ham. Here comes Kudos, who I believe could be the signing of the season for West Ham. Certainly in the league as well. I'm actually a little bit very surprised that Arsenal didn't get this player, because seemingly he is an amazing player. I know he's from Ajax. He is certainly way better than Anthony, and he certainly is that type of player who worth closer to 100 million instead of Anthony. So 87 minutes here, still trying to edging for a win here. Here comes West Ham driving down the right-hand side, and nobody trying to get close to him. Kudos trying to take a shot. Simon with a good save, and here comes a counter. 89 minutes in, with a few more minutes to go to end this game. And here comes the boys looking for overlapping run from anybody trying to support him, and he finds Andrews, a beautiful ball right there, playing on side here. And here comes Andrew, crosses in the middle to Hayes, heads this one to Matt Neal, and we have found our winner. A 4-2 in the end, and the result, it was a good finish as well. It was a very, very classic. I mean, this is what I would do in a real life game. Just kind of lace it off to somebody in front of us. I thought it was an offside, but I would take that result. For the quarterfinals, we are through to the semifinal, and we might be getting Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool. Of course, all we want to get is pretty much Nottingham Forest, because, again, that's the easiest draw compared to the other 3. We receive a transfer offer for Chris Humphrey, but we're not trying to sell him at any cost, because he is definitely the one to watch in the future. And more importantly, Simon has pretty much played his last game, I believe. So I think so, maybe, because this is December. I think he'll be sold very soon in January. And unfortunately, we are using that type of Mikel Arteta mindset, having two competitive, two very, very good goalkeeper, or two very, very good player on each position. And unfortunately, he had enough of not starting in the Premier League just yet. He was a player single-handedly brought us into Premier League, or part of the factor, I believe so. But unfortunately, if you have a much better goalkeeper, why not just keep that better goalkeeper, right? I mean, I felt like Restes so far, our current goalkeeper, has been keeping us in the league so far, and keeping us in whatever the race we are in right now, the relegation battle. I don't think we're in a relegation battle in any means. 35th minutes right here, scoring 3 goals. Oh my god, 3 goals so far in the first half. It was a monstrous strikes from both Lewis Miley and also Kairodia later on. Jason Van Duven, I have no idea how he got a leg to it, and of course a great finish from him. But right before the halftime, Wolves got one back, leading the score to 3-2. But that was pretty much it. Second half, we were pretty much quite quiet, but we might have a chance here. A good overlapping run by Spencer, trying to go for a shot. Good save by the goalkeeper. It would be nice to have handed in Spencer's second goal in the Premier League. And there you go, guys. After, I would say, poor results, actually in the league for a bit. I think 3 winless game in a row, and we're sitting at 10th right now, but I'm sure we might be okay. I think we might be able to survive the relegation battle, but again, a congested Christmas season, certainly not fun to play, because consistency is the key to try to win a lot of games. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.